Hi there and welcome. This is a short video about St Catherine's Island and Fort, a lovely little place that I visited a couple of times, a little bit of history of the fort. St Catherine's Island was purchased from the Corporation of Tenby for £800 in 1866. In 1867 work began clearing the site and constructing the slopes and cranes for the mammoth task of lifting solid granite blocks onto the island. Construction was undertaken by a local builder, George Thomas of Pembroke, and was overseen by Colonel W. Llewellyn Morgan, Captain Frederick Clements and Sergeant Gibbs, all of the Royal Engineers. The work was completed but not armed by 1870 at the cost of £40,000, and the gun shields were finally installed in 1886. A little bit about the later use. In 1895, control of the fort passed to the Royal Naval Reserve, when placed a single BLC 5-inch gun on a young man's compression platform, apparently for training purposes. In 1907 the fort was decommissioned and sold to Windsor Richards family, who converted it into a private house. The gun shields were replaced by windows and the interior was lavishly decorated, although the fort was apparently garrisoned by the army during the First World War. During the Second World War, the fort was compulsory purchased in 1940 and the house contents were auctioned by Harrods. During the war, when an anti-aircraft battery was built in front of the fort, unit souvenir included the Royal Marines Fort Defence Battery and a light anti-aircraft battery of the Royal Artillery, a detachment of the Belgian Army, the Home Guard and an Air Sea Rescue detachment of the RAF. After the war, the fort was again decommissioned and sold to a local solicitor who let it to various tenants, including Norman Lewis the author. It was sold again in 1962 and in 1968 the fort was opened as a zoo. In 1979 it relocated to a new premises, leaving the fort empty. It became a Grade 2 listed building in 1951 because it was considered an important later 19th century naval fort, superbly built and prominently sited. Unfortunately, 27th of August, Saturday 27th of August 2016, St Catherine's Island and Fort actually is closed to the public, so I thought I'd share a few pictures and a few videos that I've taken, and I thoroughly enjoyed the views and the actual building itself at Tenby, so I'm going to share these with you. And I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much.
He survived the bombing with the gas suffocation. There's 150 people in it.